Hi, I'm Christy Simpson, and today's question is, how do you put on a musical with a small choir? Give some tips. Well, I'm glad you asked. I definitely write my musicals so that they can be done with a small choir, okay? I definitely want it to be attainable. I write for usually about 8 drama parts that can be increased to 1 billion, but also can be lessened to probably 6 or 5. I saw a performance of Starquest somewhere in, I want to say it was in Los Angeles. I can't remember exactly where it was, but I saw it about 5-6 months ago, and it was so amazing. They had probably, how many did they have? 12 kids maybe, from like first grade to high school, to senior in high school. And they each had a role, I think. For Starquest, they each had a role. There were the kids on the planet, there was the captain, there were some crew members, there was Zappy and Boogie and Delidor, and they all did a part and they all sang all the songs. They stood in a line, they sang the songs, the boys sang it down low, and everybody sang. Everybody had a part and everybody sang. And in a situation like that, you can give away to some of the older kids, you can give some of the lines away that are like Bible verses or not really specific to the character, and give more to the people that are a little bit better. And to some of the kids that might only be able to handle 2 lines, 3 lines, take a lot of their lines away, if that makes sense. Kind of customize it. So even with Starquest, which is a pretty big musical, you can totally do it with like 12 kids. You can do it with less than that and a choir. So if you had a little small choir of, say, 10 people, and then you have some lead roles, you're going to want Delidor and Zappy, a captain, and a few crewmen. You could have, maybe 6 people doing it along with the choir too. In Danny and the Shacks, I've mentioned before that you could have Babs, Bet, BB, and Bernadette. You can have that combined into one narrator. You can also have the choir, say you had a choir of 10 people. You could have them sing all of the narrator solos because, they listen to the CD, they like it, it's fun, and then the choir's narrating, right? So you can do that very small. You're still going to need Danny and 3 Shacks, and a king that can play King Darius and King Neb, and then maybe a narrator or 2 and a workout person. Although your narrator could probably be the workout person too. So it's really easy to make them big or small. I encourage you to do it if you have a small choir. I'm seeing more and more churches that are doing my musicals with, 20 people or less, 15 to 20 people, and they're totally doable. And I think absolutely go for it. That's when you get the most impact with the kids, because you get to impact each kid, and they each get, a bigger role, so they're excited because they get to do something bigger. So it doesn't have to be the most professional thing in the world. Who cares? We're doing this to impact kids' lives, and giving them big parts when maybe they wouldn't normally have one is fun. They get to work towards it and they get to grow. So definitely do a musical with a small choir. Absolutely. It's often quite more fun with a small choir because everybody gets to do something fun. So absolutely do it with a small choir.